If your name starts with M, overthinking isn't a habit. It's your mental signature. You don't make decisions. You run full simulations of your future before speaking. People call it anxiety, but it's actually the silent war of a strategic mind. You understand everyone else so deeply that your own emotions get pushed aside. Your mind doesn't get loud. It gets busy, endlessly planning and predicting. This isn't weakness. It's the depth the world only recognizes during a crisis. Overthinking, inner struggle. If your name starts with EM, this is your silent mental battle. Core concept uncovers the specific nature of the internal dialogue, cognitive loop, or primary source of psychological friction that consumes mental energy, often invisible to others, but deeply felt within. Have you ever been physically present in a moment while your mind is running a completely separate, intricate simulation of it, analyzing tones, forecasting outcomes, and weighing meanings all before you've even spoken? If your name starts with M, this likely isn't an occasional distraction. It's the signature of your cognitive landscape. This isn't mere anxiety. It's a more profound, layered experience, the silent mental battle of the strategic, predictive mind. Psychology suggests that our thought patterns form a kind of internal architecture. For many with the letter M, this architecture is built for depth, foresight, and a deep-seated desire for integrity. But this gift creates a unique friction. Your silent battle isn't against external chaos, but against the sheer volume and complexity of your internal world. Let's call this the work of the inner architect. This part of you doesn't just see a blank page. It sees infinite blueprints. In professional or creative spaces, this is a superpower. Yet, when turned inward on your own life, the workshop can become a labyrinth. A simple decision isn't just yes or no. It's a full simulation of scenarios, emotional outcomes, and implications. You don't just anticipate events, you pre-live them, enduring the emotional weight in advance. The exhaustion is real. It's the toll of experiencing things twice, first in your mind, then in reality. Alongside the architect lives the curator of context. This is your drive to understand the full story, the why behind every action. It makes you profoundly empathetic and fair. But the silent struggle here is the weight of that constant understanding. In conflict, your own valid feelings can get buried under a mountain of contextual analysis for the other person. Your inner world becomes a diplomatic summit where every emotion must be justified. The battle is between your innate sense of justice and your drive for holistic understanding, often at the expense of your own simple human reaction. This leads to a poignant front in this war. The search for the unimpeachable decision. Your mind, so skilled at modeling, harbors a hidden belief that with enough thought, a perfect, frictionless choice exists. This can paralyze you as you wait for a clarity that life's inherent ambiguity rarely provides. But here is the crucial reframe. This battle is not a flaw. It is the friction of a powerful, deep-running engine. The mechanisms that create this inner noise are the very ones that forge a hidden, formidable resilience. Your predictive mind, while tiring, grants you masterful emotional preparation. You are rarely blindsided by hardship because you've navigated its emotional contours in advance. What others see as calm in a crisis is your already processed fortitude. Your curator of context is the source of profound relational intelligence. You understand the ecology of human connection, the unspoken histories and subtle needs. This makes you the trusted confidant, the insightful friend, the partner who offers a truly seeing love. The struggle is maintaining this complex web. The strength is the unparalleled depth of bond it allows. The path to peace is not silencing these parts, but learning to consciously negotiate with them. You move from being inside the simulation to becoming its operator. Start by labeling the process. When caught in a loop, gently note, the architect is drafting blueprints again. It's trying to protect me. This simple act creates space between you and the thoughts. Next, redirect this architectural energy. Give your mind healthy structures to build a ritual blueprint, a non-negotiable morning or evening routine to ground the need for order, a decision protocol for small choices, a time limit for large ones, a clear data gathering phase, followed by a commitment to act. You're giving the architect a project with a deadline. A context container. Use a journal for 15 minutes to let the curator dump all its analysis. Close the book. You've contained the whirlwind, signaling to your mind it can rest. Ultimately, this lifelong mental activity is a process of integration. It leads to your deepest strength, Integrated wisdom. You develop an intuitive sense of how things connect to quiet. A calm knowing that comes from a mind that refuses to skim the surface. Your peace comes not from achieving a simpler mind, but from forging a compassionate relationship with a complex, caring, and strategic mind you already possess. If your name starts with M, your silent battle is the evidence of a consciousness that engages with life at a fundamental level of care. The world needs this depth. You are not broken. You are built for depth. And in a world that often rewards the superficial, that is your unspoken power. Your mind is not a battlefield to escape, but a deep ocean to learn to sail. And those waters hold profound wisdom.